Bailey Whispers, Bailey Whispers, Bailey Whispers. Here with a kind of semi-short video, I wanted to show you all of the new prints that are coming to my shop relaunch. I can't think is there any non-Bailey related. I still have more to get printed, so this is by no means all of them, but this is the bulk of them, and I wanted to show you. So first we have a trio of prints. You can purchase them separately, but this is Asterosaurus. No, it's not. This is Asterosaurus. I just mashed up two of their names. This is Asterosaurus. So, this is an A6 print. I get all of my prints made on 250 GSM, recycled, uncoated cardstock. So, there are sometimes little, like, papery recycled grains that pop up in some of the prints, but it makes them all very unique. So then I've got Australosaurus, which I think is the name that I mashed up with Asterosaurus. So this is also an A6 print. I really like this one. I don't know if it's my favourite out of the three. I can't really decide. And then there's this one, Autolosaurus. This is the first one that I drew out of all three of them. All five of them, if you count the ones that I haven't printed. And I guess it kind of set the tone for what I wanted out of a mini-series. I started drawing it in an art market that I was vending at well over a year ago now. And I'm very pleased with it. So that's Autolosaurus, and you can get them as a set, and obviously it will knock a couple of pounds off if you get the set of three, but you can get them separately. So next we have Allura Titan. So this was my impression of a still from Prehistoric Planet. This is where the Allura Titans had escaped an area that was dangerous for them, and they were looking out at the beautiful landscape. This is a picture that I made on Procreate, so digital art. I think, apart from where I do digital touch-ups where the scanner is misbehaving and I have to go in and fix stuff, this is the only purely digital art piece. Yeah, it's been maybe 3 years since I made this piece. I made it shortly after the second season first season, so ages ago. This is an A5 square print, so roughly 15 by 15 centimeters. And then I've got this print. So, on my way to wipe out the dinosaurs. Sorry. But he looks really happy about it. Initially, I had designed this to be like a sticker, but I wanted to get loads of detail in it, and I did take away the scared face that I put on the earth, and just because I thought it was overkill. But also, I really tried, I mean, you can hardly tell, but I really tried to make the continents look a bit more mushed together than they are now, because this was 65 million years ago, or 66, or 65.6 million years ago. This is an A5 print. Okay. I think the only A4-ish print I have coming to the shop is this print. This is Duria Antiquior, a more ancient Dorset. This is by Delabeche, which wasn't his real last name. I think he did it to sound a bit more serious, or to be taken more seriously. I think his last name might have even been Beche or Beach or something not as elegant and French. So that's my interpretation. Essentially, I really tried to do a one-for-one, and it felt like my opportunity to make artwork that was really gaudy. I mean, look at that crazy face. He's got a right nasty streak. He's up to no good. But yeah, really fun to make. I drew it in an A3 sketchbook, so it's like twice the size of this. Actually, it's literally above me. I want to try and tilt the camera, but I don't think I should do that, so I'm gonna insert a clip of it because I framed it to keep it safe. Next, that was 20 by 25 centimeters, so not fully A4, I don't think. Next are my celestial saws, like the first wave of celestial saws. So here is Stegosaurus. I need to get a better rhythm for tapping the paper, but editing this sort of in Procreate to smooth everything out nearly cost me a mentee bee, so I think probably because I was trying to get it done really quickly, or quicker than I would have spent on the other pieces, but it ended up being very popular at DinoCon, so this A5 print. Next, let's do the other A5s. There is some banging and crashing going on in this place. pleased with that. This series was kind of like a good challenge for me because I really wanted to tackle the dinosaur types that I don't usually draw. Kind of just to prove to myself that I could, but also to see what they look like in as up to date as a style, like established style. I don't know, it's hard to explain because it's like, what do you mean? Like, your style is your style in this current moment, but I wanted to see like improvements I'd made drawing some of them. Biscuit, don't freak me out like that. It's almost Zoomy o'clock. But yeah, so I guess you could kind of say like I wanted to see how I prefer to currently draw like teeth. No, not even teeth. Horns, beaks, like hands, feet. Like, how do I interpret them currently? So this is Ankylosaurus. I did like the bulk of that drawing on holiday a couple of years ago. It will have been the holiday in 2024. I'm really pleased with this one actually. I think because like getting the formation of the osteoderms was quite challenging, and just like figuring out how much detail to put into them. Yeah. And then, so those are all A5, and now we've got A5 squares again, so the same size as the Allura Titan. So, Triceratops. So for these and the A5s, the pricing is the same. So yeah, you got Triceratops. I think that might have been one of the first ones that I did. I guess because I wanted to get like T-Rex, Triceratops, the big boys, the main guys. I just really love him. And I've got the original framed up on my wall, which, one, I really like the artwork, so it's nice to have it up on my wall, and two, keeps it extra safe. Then we've got Plesiosaurus, a non-dino entry, because my aim with the first wave of this series was to do like, I guess like Dinosaur bucket classics, like the layman's classics, recognizable faces. So, Plesiosaurus. And then, last but not least, we have T-Rex. Strangely the least popular at DinoCon, but Dino nerds like something a little bit more niche. So, there we go. Right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Be sure to check out my shop